quick question. Is it better to feed your snakes live prey or frozen? I'm going to give you my thoughts on that in just a moment on Intrepid Exotics. So I think it's necessary to preface this conversation by saying that I am not speaking ill of anybody that feeds live to their animals. Simply because I see the discussion come up so often, and I'll see some people get pretty heated about it sometimes, because everybody wants to think that their opinion is the right one. In this case, I think it's just that. I think it's an opinion. For me, what I'm comfortable with isn't going to be what somebody else is comfortable with. And until we come up with an objective, unbiased basis to declare something right or wrong, we just need to work within the confines of our own conscience. So that being said, a couple of the reasons why I don't personally do any live feeding with my animals. One, it's for the safety of my animal, of course, to avoid physical injury. It's for their health, to help mitigate any parasitic infections. And there's also a moral component to it as well, out of concern for the prey item. And break those down really quick. If you're feeding 3, 4, 5, 6, 10-pound rabbits to a snake, those animals, they're strong. And if you've ever watched your snake, they don't want to always grab them perfectly. And sometimes that animal has a chance to fight. And it's not unreasonable to worry about that rabbit putting up a fight and maybe kicking that snake's eyeball out, or gouging it, or biting it, or inflicting some kind of an injury on it. It's not uncommon for live prey to kill the snake. You'll see it all the time with people that feed their snakes in tubs and they throw live prey in there with it. And the snake's lethargic, it doesn't want to eat. That prey item starts eating the snake. Any responsible keeper is going to know that you monitor them, you watch them eat it, and so forth. But that's neither here nor there. The point is that the prey items can injure the animal. And there's also some back and forth. I was in a conversation the other day where somebody was saying that freezing doesn't kill parasites, doesn't make the food any safer. And I've heard that before, and we just really need to put that to bed, because that is patently false. Freezing a prey item with low enough temperature for long enough duration is going to kill some parasites. It's not going to kill all of them, but it's going to mitigate the chances that your animal is going to get a parasitic load from the prey item that they eat. So there's the health concern. Now, me personally, I'm not particularly what you would call tree huggerish, and maybe it's just the former fighter in me, but I've kind of got a moral problem with throwing a live prey item into an enclosure with a predator and letting it get eaten alive. Yeah, there's the argument that, it's natural. This is what happens in the wild. Now, from my perspective, in the wild, the snake's not in a box. The rabbit's not getting thrown into the box. He's got a fighting chance. That snake's got to be smart enough to catch his prey or he goes hungry. And that rabbit's got a chance to get away. Maybe I'm personalizing it too much, but I find there to be a certain level of cruelty to sitting back, throwing a live animal in a cage, and letting it get killed and eaten in that manner. So anytime I get a hold of a live prey item, whether it be a rat or a rabbit, I euthanize it first, and then I feed it to the animal. I make sure that I euthanize it in such a fashion that it's quick, painless, and the animal doesn't have to experience that sheer terror of spending the last seconds of its life with a huge predator wrapped around and killing it. So that's my take on it. Again, There's a lot of people that live feed. To each their own in that respect. And I don't want to start any arguments. And like I said, I'm really pushing the point home that I'm not saying it's wrong to live feed. I'm saying I've got my reasons why I don't, and I was sharing those with everybody. So again, I see the discussion so much. I just wanted to throw my opinions out there, my reasoning. I'm not saying one way is right or wrong. Feel free to jump into the comments and add your thoughts if you like. If you'd like to see a more in-depth, longer video about this that presents more of the facts, more of the details, feel free to chime in. Like I said, anything that you guys want to talk about, that's why I'm here. I'm game to put together anything. So you guys all have an outstanding evening, and I will see you again for another quick question. Have a good day.